Comprehensive strategy guide for bounty tournaments in poker. Bounty tournaments in poker are a popular and exciting format that offer unique challenges and opportunities for players. In these tournaments, part of the prize pool is awarded to players for eliminating others from the game. This added element requires specific strategies to maximize success. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore the essential strategies for succeeding in bounty tournaments. 1. Key differences between bounty tournaments and regular tournaments. In regular tournaments, the main goal is to accumulate as many chips as possible and aim for the highest possible finish in the final standings. However, in bounty tournaments, there is an added incentive to eliminate other players and collect their bounties. This difference significantly affects your overall strategy. Importance of adjusting your strategy. Understanding the importance of bounties and how to adjust your strategy accordingly is crucial. While accumulating chips remains important, strategically targeting players for their bounties can give you a significant edge in the tournament. 2. The strategic value of bounties. Evaluating the value of bounties. The value of bounties plays a crucial role in your decision-making process. In the early stages of the tournament, bounties alone may not be worth significant risks. However, as the tournament progresses and chip values increase, the relative value of bounties also rises. Balancing bounties and chip accumulation. When deciding whether to pursue a bounty, it's important to strike a balance between the value of the bounty and the potential impact on your chip stack. Overcommitting to winning a bounty can jeopardize your position in the tournament if it results in a significant loss of chips. Before watching the rest of the video, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. Tell us about the next video in the comments so that we can choose the next video from the comments. 3. Key strategies for bounty tournaments. Aggressive play in early stages. In the early stages of the tournament, your primary goal should be to build your chip stack. Playing aggressively with strong hands can help you accumulate chips and establish a dominant position. At this stage, pursuing bounties should not be your main focus. Identifying weak players. Identifying and targeting weaker players is crucial in bounty tournaments. These players are more likely to enter pots with weaker hands and are easier to eliminate. By exploiting these players, you can collect bounties while also strengthening your chip position. Aggressive play against short stacks. Players with short stacks are prime targets for bounty hunting. Applying pressure and playing aggressively against these players can force them into making mistakes or committing their chips with weaker hands. This increases your chances of eliminating them and collecting their bounties. Stack management in mid-stages. As the tournament progresses to the mid-stages, effective stack management becomes increasingly important. Monitor your chip count and those of your opponents closely. Adjust your strategy to play aggressively against shorter stacks while being more cautious against players with larger stacks. Capitalizing on opportunities. In bounty tournaments, seizing the right opportunities to eliminate players and collect bounties is crucial. When you identify a weak player with a vulnerable stack, take advantage of the situation to increase your bounty count. However, always weigh the risk versus reward to avoid unnecessary risks. 4. Playing in the late stages. Increased importance of bounties. In the late stages of the tournament, the importance of bounties significantly increases. At this point, each bounty can make a substantial difference in your overall winnings. Be vigilant in seeking out opportunities to collect bounties without jeopardizing your position. Conservative play against large stacks. In the late stages, players with large stacks can pose significant threats. Play conservatively against these players and avoid getting involved in high-risk situations. Your primary objective should be to survive and advance to the final stages of the tournament. Taking advantage of all-in situations. All-in situations become more frequent in the late stages of bounty tournaments. When you have the chance to go all-in against a weaker player or a short stack, consider the potential bounty reward and the impact on your chip stack. Make calculated decisions to maximize your chances of success. 5. Special considerations for bounty tournaments. Understanding the payout structure. Familiarize yourself with the payout structure of the bounty tournament. This includes knowing the value of each bounty and how it affects the overall prize pool. Use this information to inform your strategic decisions throughout the tournament. Adapting to different player types. In bounty tournaments, you will encounter a variety of player types. Some players may be overly aggressive in their pursuit of bounties, while others may be more conservative. Adapt your strategy to exploit the tendencies of your opponents and maximize your advantage, maintaining focus and discipline. Bounty tournaments can be mentally demanding, especially as the stakes increase in the later stages. Maintain your focus and discipline, and avoid getting overly aggressive or making rash decisions. Stick to your strategic plan and make calculated moves to ensure long-term success. 6. Advanced strategies for bounty tournaments. Adjusting to table dynamics. As players get eliminated and table dynamics shift, you need to adjust your strategy accordingly. Be aware of the changing chip stacks and player tendencies at your table. Adapt your play style to exploit these changes and capitalize on opportunities to collect bounties. Utilizing position to your advantage. Position is a crucial factor in any poker game, and it becomes even more important in bounty tournaments. Use your position to apply pressure on shorter stacks and force them into making mistakes. In later positions, widen your opening range to take advantage of the weaker players in the blinds. Balancing aggression and caution. While aggressive play can help you accumulate bounties, it's important to balance it with caution. Over-aggression can lead to significant chip losses and early exits. Be aggressive when you have a clear advantage, but avoid unnecessary risks that can jeopardize your tournament life. Bluffing and semi-bluffing. Bluffing and semi-bluffing can be powerful tools in bounty tournaments, but they must be used judiciously. Bluffing against players who are likely to fold can help you win pots without showdown. Semi-bluffing with draws can increase your chances of winning both the pot and potential bounties if you hit your hand. Exploiting bubble play. The bubble phase in bounty tournaments is a critical stage where players tighten up to avoid missing out on the money. Exploit this tendency by playing more aggressively, especially against players with medium stacks who are trying to survive. This is an excellent opportunity to accumulate chips and collect bounties. 7. Handling variance and emotional control. Dealing with bad beats. Bad beats are an inevitable part of poker, and they can be particularly frustrating in bounty tournaments. It's important to maintain emotional control and not let bad beats affect your play. Focus on making the best decisions based on the information available and trust the long-term process, staying patient and disciplined. Patience and discipline are key virtues in bounty tournaments. Avoid the temptation to chase bounties recklessly. Stick to your strategic plan and make calculated decisions. Recognize that variance is a natural part of the game, and staying disciplined will ultimately lead to better results. 8. Practical tips for bounty tournaments. Keeping track of bounties. Keep a mental note of the bounty counts of players at your table. This information can help you make more informed decisions, especially when deciding whether to call an all-in or make a marginal play. Knowing which players have higher bounties can also help you target them more effectively. Using software and tools. Consider using poker tracking software and tools to analyze your opponent's tendencies and track your own performance. These tools can provide valuable insights into your game and help you identify areas for improvement. However, ensure that you comply with the rules and regulations of the poker site you are playing on. Bankroll management. Effective bankroll management is crucial for long-term success in bounty tournaments. Set aside a specific portion of your bankroll for these tournaments and avoid overcommitting. Stick to your limits and avoid chasing losses by entering higher buy-in events. Learning from experience. Every bounty tournament provides valuable learning experiences. Analyze your play after each tournament. Identify mistakes and make adjustments to your strategy. Continuously seek to improve your game by studying poker theory, reviewing hand histories, and learning from successful players.